About SharePoint training. Overview. This professional SharePoint training course equips the developers and those who wants to become Informatica developers to rapidly build solutions using a rich set of Microsoft SharePoint 2010 Server Enterprise Edition. It describes the SharePoint 2010 development platform as well as the benefits and features it offers. Participants will be able to understand the use of development tools that are integrated with the SharePoint 2010 development platform such as Visual Studio 2010 and SharePoint Designer 2010. SharePoint certification aims to teach students to develop code that uses the server-side objects, event receivers and manipulates application settings and sandboxed solutions. Through this training, you'll be able to develop code that uses the taxonomic and user profile services as well as develop content management services and web parts of the SharePoint 2010 development platform. Objectives of the course. The core objectives of the course is to teach the trainee with the following expertise on SharePoint. Benefits of using SharePoint tool. State the use of SharePoint portal in enterprises. Build collaborative environment using SharePoint. Create lists and libraries in SharePoint sites using inbuilt templates. Use content types and infopath forms. Create custom user interface using web parts. Build application pages and master pages. Write event handlers. Explore SharePoint shared services namely Excel, user profile, business data and search. Who can learn this course? Young IT and CSE graduates who are aspiring a software career. Software professionals who wants to migrate towards a progressive software platform. Professional developers who use MS SharePoint 2010 and experienced users of MS Visual Studio 2008 are ideal candidates to attend this course. What are the prerequisites for this training course? Graduation/diploma related to computer science. Adequate knowledge about the software basics and computer logics. Must have knowledge of SQL and DMBMS concepts. ASP. Net web application development using C# and Visual Studio 2008 or above. Client server and 3-tier architecture. JavaScript, HTML, XML and XSLT. ASP.NET Ajax. Knowledge of using portal sites, MSN and Facebook, would be an advantage. SharePoint Syllabus. What are the topics covered in this SharePoint training? Introduction to Microsoft SharePoint. What is Microsoft SharePoint? About pages and sites. Introduction to libraries. Navigating through pages, sites, lists, and libraries in Microsoft SharePoint. Document libraries. Overview of document libraries. Uploading single and multiple documents to SharePoint. Dragging and dropping documents into SharePoint. How to create a library and views of library. Metadata. Creating and validating columns and information in library. Office web applications. Creating and editing documents with Office web applications. Word web application. PowerPoint web application. Excel web application. OneNote web application. Multiple users in real time. Document management. Versioning in Microsoft SharePoint. Publishing the Microsoft SharePoint documents. Document check-in and check-out. Document approval process. Recovering accidentally deleted documents. Lists. Types of information stored in a SharePoint lists. List templates in Microsoft SharePoint. List customization. Creating custom lists. Editing lists. Pages and web parts. Introduction to Wiki page. How to edit content. How to style the layout of Wiki page. About Wiki page pictures and tables. About SharePoint web parts. Adding web parts to a Wiki page. Modifying web part of Wiki page. Introduction to web part pages. Adding web parts to a web part page. Editing content in a web part page. Apps and the App Store. Introduction to SharePoint App Store. Exploring applications in the SharePoint Store. Free apps versus paid apps in SharePoint Store. Buying paid apps from the SharePoint Store. Adding app part to a page. Creating and managing sites. Introduction to site hierarchy. Parent sites and its subsets. How subsets inherits from their parent sites. Creating and modifying sites. Security. Introduction to SharePoint groups and permission levels. About site visitors group. How the read-only permissions work. About site members group. How does contribute permissions work? About site owners group. How does full control permission work? About site collection administrator. How is it different than a site owner? Creating customized security groups. Testing permissions. Social computing. Editing SharePoint profiles. What is my profile in SharePoint? About users' newsfeed and site newsfeed. Commenting and sharing newsfeed. Working with hashtags. Liking and following something in SharePoint. Analyzing the followers in SharePoint. Introduction to SkyDrive Pro. Synchronizing documents and My Site. Enterprise search. Introduction to search refiners. How to use search refiners. About keywords and best bets. Using enterprise search to find people within the organization. Search alerts subscription. Previewing search results items. Following search results. Sharing items within the search results. Using the content search web part, certification. While the Microsoft SharePoint 2013 and developer training gives you the power to support over 100,000 companies around the world with your expertise to share and manage information, a certification on SharePoint training would help you to showcase the same in the industry. Types of certification. Certifications can be classified into two types. They are Certificate of Course Completion and Expert Level Certification. Any recognized training institute can provide the Certificate of Course Completion acknowledging the successful accomplishment of training by the trainee. This certificate plays a vital role in helping candidates landing in the SharePoint jobs and demanding the salary from the recruiters. Training with certification. In addition, SharePoint 2013 and SharePoint Developer Training and Certificate of Course Completion provided by the above-listed training, they also prepare you for expert certification on Microsoft SharePoint. Expert-level certifications. Once after landing in a SharePoint job and acquiring years of experience and expertise, the next obvious recognition for you is the expert-level certifications. It plays a crucial role and importance while showcasing the level of expertise to the industry to excel further in the career. Though it may not be important for beginners in the field, expert-level certifications are very crucial among recruiters while hiring experienced candidates. Microsoft, being the provider of SharePoint platform, is so far the most reputed organization to offer SharePoint expert-level certifications. Following are the various expert certifications provided by Microsoft that is related to SharePoint skills. Certification, Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, MCSE. Title, Managing Office 365 Identities and Requirements. Level, Expert Level. Exam Number, Exam 7346. Cost, $150. Certification, Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, MCSE. Title, Enabling Office 365 Services. Level, Expert Level. Exam Number, Exam 7347. Cost, $150. Certification, Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate, MCSA. Title, Microsoft Certified Solutions Associate, MCSA, Office 365 Certification. Level, Expert Level. Exam Number, Exam 7346. Cost, $150. Certification, Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, MCSE. Title: Managing Office 365 Identities and Requirements. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7346 and 347. Cost: $300. Certification: Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, MCSE. Title: Core Solutions of Microsoft SharePoint Server 2013. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7331. Cost: $150. Certification: Microsoft Certified Solutions Expert, MCSE. Title: Advanced Solutions of Microsoft SharePoint Server 2013. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7332. Cost: $150. Certification: Microsoft Certified Solutions Developer, MCSD. Title: Programming in HTML5 with JavaScript and CSS3. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7480. Cost: $150. Certification: Microsoft Certified Solutions Developer, MCSD. Title: Developing ASP. .NET MVC Web Applications. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7486. Cost: $150. Certification: Microsoft Certified Solutions Developer, MCSD. Title: Developing Microsoft SharePoint Server 2013 Core Solutions. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7488. Cost: $150. Certification: Microsoft Certified Solutions Developer, MCSD. Title: Developing Microsoft SharePoint Server 2013 Advanced Solutions. Level: Expert Level. Exam Number: Exam 7489. Cost: $150. Placement and Career Prospect. SharePoint will have a brighter career prospect as it has excellent demand and scope in the market for the long period. Microsoft already planning to launch newer version while the existing version is already doing good in the market. Basically, SharePoint is developed on .NET software development platform, which further elevates the opportunities in the field of software. On a career perspective, SharePoint is an excellent choice, but adequate expertise on object-oriented programming, OOPS, concepts. .NET with JavaScript would greatly support the career opportunities. Following are the different job roles that you can hop on after accomplishing adequate expertise on SharePoint. Senior SharePoint Developer FL. SharePoint Developer Designer Admin. SharePoint Development Architect SME. SharePoint Developer Architect. SharePoint Administrator Developer. SSRS Reports Developer. Junior SharePoint Developer. SC Junior Web Developer. Interface Developer. Senior Front-End Developer. Net Developer Up. Senior SharePoint Architect. SharePoint Developer. System Security Developer. SharePoint Salary Packages. Holding immense demand in the job market, SharePoint professionals are among the high-paid professionals in the IT industry. Below are the different SharePoint job roles and their corresponding salaries. Job role: Senior SharePoint Developer FL. Average salary: $109,000. Job role: SharePoint Developer Designer Admin. Average salary: $117,000. Job role: Senior SharePoint Development Architect SME. Average salary: $107,000. Job role: SharePoint Developer Architect. Average salary: $115,000. Job role: Senior SharePoint Administrator Developer. Average salary: $87,000. Job role: SharePoint Administrator Developer. Average salary: $87,000. Job role, SSRS Reports Developer. Average salary, $94,000. Job role, Junior SharePoint Developer. Average salary, $66,000. Job role, SC Junior Web Developer. Average salary, $56,000. Job role, Interface Developer. Average salary, $109,000. Job role, Senior Front-End Developer. Average salary, $89,000. Job role, Net Developer Up. Average salary, $76,000. Job role, Senior SharePoint Architect. Average salary, $122,000. Job role, SharePoint Developer. Average salary, $92,000. Job role, System Security Developer. Average salary, $51,000. There are several advantages of choosing us for the fact that it is accompanied with placement assistance and career scope. Ultimately, the course must have been tailored to ease the placement and career prospects. The syllabus and our training methodology will also reside with the terms that make sure the job after the training.